February 24th, WWE RAW, with new champions being crowned. And there's a lot that happened yesterday on Raw. Obviously, the last Raw leading into Elimination Chamber this weekend. A lot of things happening, a lot of things building into that chamber. And there's plenty to talk about. Let's get in and let's discuss. Obviously, starts off with Logan Paul, coming out in the promo, kind of just sort of saying to the crowd, hey, I came here because I'm humble, all right? All that stuff. Typical heel promo. CM Punk comes out and is like, look, no one's going to remember you in 5 or 6 years' time. You're not even going to be here, probably. Back and forth barbs. And Logan Paul held his own on the mic. He did. And I thought it was a nice little segment, to be fair, to start the show. Nice and intense. Leading into New Day versus the LWO. New Day wins as expected, keeping momentum high. After the match is another beatdown, but they keep momentum high behind probably what you would say is maybe en route to becoming the number one heel tag team. Obviously on SmackDown and Raw, they're two separate shows, so I'm not saying like they're ahead of SmackDown tag teams being heels and things like that. Obviously, you've got the Street Profits. Obviously, I know DIY are champions, but I'm talking about champions. You've got the Street Profits coming in, but New Day building up that momentum, really. I don't mind it. You have Gunter and Tozawa, which obviously Gunter wins via a sleeper. It was a cold sleeper. He's lifted him off the floor and everything. With then Otis trying to defend him. He then attacks Otis. Jay then coming down to make the save to a massive pop. And again, like I said, it was nice that they've been changing up what they've been doing with Gunter and Jay. Not the whole one does a promo, one comes down, fight, break up, fight, break up. It's been nice recently that Gunter's come down and done Jay's entrance without obviously doing the yeeting. He's come down and just mocked the fans. Obviously, this was a match. It's good to see Gunter have a match. I wouldn't have minded having an actual match, if you know what I mean. No offense to Zawa, but it was good to see him have a match. You then have an Intercontinental Women's title match between Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria. And something that I've been crying out for with these new women's mid-card title is let's build them. Let's build a superstar with them as well. And I get the idea that you don't want Lyra in the Elimination Chamber and you don't want maybe Chelsea Green Elimination Chamber. You should probably want them having separate matches for their own titles. I do get that. Dakota looks strong in this match though, so it was good. Even though she took the loss, she doesn't look weak for it. Lyra obviously winning, which was good. After the match, you got Ivy Nile comes down, she attacks Dakota, throwing her into the barricade and then into the ring and attacks Lyra. And again, obviously, this is all developing on the idea that before Chad Gable left, saying, I want to see gold in this faction. Obviously, building towards that with, the men's tag team side of things, but also maybe the women's intercontinental side of things. You have Sami Zayn promo with Jackie talking about the match with Kevin Cohen coming up and basically just building towards it. There's nothing really you're missing in that. He says, you don't know what Kevin and I are both capable of and all that stuff. You have Dominic Mysterio versus Bron Breakker, with Dom winning via a DQ after Balor and Carlito attacked him. After the match, you got him beating down Dom and Carlito, and he has a bit of a stare down with Finn Balor. And it's interesting because obviously, they thought they were going to go the Bron AJ route. They might make it a triple threat with Bron and AJ and Balor. That would bang. That would absolutely bang. I'd be here for it. Cody Rhodes time. Cody's on Raw. He's talking about the Rock situation. He talks about the Rock wanting his soul. And he gets interrupted by Seth Rollins. They talk about the previous Mania. He talk about all the work that he put in to get to Cody to have that title. He said, don't make me regret all that work, And it's a bit of a heel promo from Cody, because Cody was like, but I remember you hitting me in the back after our Hell in a Cell match when I was injured. You were the man that broke up the Shield. You the man who made me basically lose my job in WWE. All those things being involved. I was like, there was a bit of a heelish tone to Cody, which maybe I'm picking up something that they're putting down. Maybe I'm just reading into things too much. But obviously leading into Saturday night, they want to make it have that sort of situation where there could be doubt. Cody could accept Rock's offer. Obviously, you got this show and you got SmackDown coming up that maybe you can build on that. So we'll see. But yeah, he said, The Rock didn't pick you, Seth, because maybe your soul was compromised. and then that was some cold dialogue. And yeah, Seth was, trying to gas him up to stay on the good side of things. So we'll see. And then you have the women's tag match between Raquel and Liv versus the champions of Naomi and Bianca. This was a banger match, by the way. I really recommend watching this match. The amount of 2.99 seconds kickouts was just bizarre and crazy. So many close falls, so many big spots. The crowd was super into it, which was great to see. Liv and Raquel winning this match, which I think was completely the right decision. Obviously, you have the Jade Cargill situation that is brewing, and it's en route to showing its face soon. So that'll be good. Obviously, it frees up Naomi and Bianca, depending on which way they go with that, to where they go with Jade. So, no, I really enjoyed the match. It was an absolute banger. I recommend you watching it. It's about 15, maybe 20 minutes long, and it didn't feel like it went on too long. Actually, I felt like it could have gone a few more minutes. I was really enjoying it. So, by all means, check it out. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Raw down below. It was an interesting one. New champs, teasing things, building to big matches at the Chamber. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll speak to you soon. Peace.